What's up? I told y'all I was going live. This is my first live. What y'all on? It's your boy LOE Visuals. We finna chop it up. Talk a little boxing. I really got a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm also gonna talk about the college football playoff. I'm doing vertical live. I'm supposed to be getting I'm gonna get a MacBook for Christmas. Shout out to my girlfriend, shout out to her. I'm gonna start doing computer lives, but I told you guys I was gonna start going live more, chop it up, talk things, and give you guys a chance to interact with me more, so we can talk and I can give you guys chances, to argue guys' points. I want to hear what you guys got to say. So when you get in here, make sure y'all like this right now for me, we'll chop it up and talk. But let's talk about it. So, Gervonta Davis is saying he's retiring, and it's been stirring up a lot of chaos in the boxing community. A lot of people have been talking about it, and I want to chime in. I kind of think it could be a tactic to sell a fight. It can be. Guys are with it. They will try to sell a fight, and I understand. If he's with that, but it looks like a tactic to sell a fight, get the fight, and he did, he got everybody talking, and that was smart. But in my opinion, that's not the mentality to have, especially in the boxing game. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You can't have that type of mindset. Everybody knows that. Being in the sport, nah. You can't be out here saying I'm gonna do this and I'm doing that. I think, I always give him flack, and I do think Gervonta is talented, but I give him flack because, at 30, you haven't done anything super crazy to say, I'm going in the Hall of Fame, and you got that when in his press conference, they asked him about the Hall of Fame, and I'm known in my city. That's how you're not confident in getting to that Hall of Fame. And with that resume, let's just keep it a stack. We know he's not getting into the Hall of Fame with a resume like that. Let's just be honest. I like to watch Tank because I actually think. What's up, y'all? What's up, Carson? What's up, Marlene? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all like the video. But I love Tank. He presents knockouts. He's exciting to watch. But if we just talking about accolades, it's kind of crazy. I can't sit here and say you the best out here and you won't get in there. Then you try to pull things with. I kind of feel fishy, you ducked Lomachenko for 7 years, and now I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do this. Hey, Adam, how you doing, Adam? You ready to do this now? But I'm not feeling that. You can't be out here saying I'm the best, I'm the one, and you're not getting in there and showing people you the one. I love Tank. I think he could be a special fighter, and I actually think, he's a nice, but, if you're not going to get in there and fight people, why call yourself the best, he did some things, in that press conference that really didn't excite me, you didn't excite me saying, oh, I'm going to retire. Why you 30? You got so much left. You really killed my vibe with it. Oh my gosh, y'all crazy. But yeah, they might say, are you Indian? No, I'm not Indian, but Ian Miller, God bless you. God bless you too. But yeah, I think it's crazy, Then you got him saying, oh yeah, Shakur Stevenson is, he hasn't done anything, you start to compare his partner to him, and that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. And if you guys, do you guys think it was weird? I thought that was very weird. I can't lie. I thought that was kind of weird from him, because they're trying to fight you, and you trying to defer to the friend. That's kind of insane. Y'all don't think that's insane? If you trying to defer, like, cause they calling you out and you saying, "Oh yeah, he's better than you." What they got to do with anything? And you trying to, say Keyshawn is more accomplished than Shakur? That's insane. Everybody knows that's not true. He's not more accomplished than Shakur Stevenson, who's been a three division world champion, 126, 130. Now he's at 35. He has the title. It's crazy to say. He's unified. He's unified at 30, and he was lineal champion at 30. I don't think Tank has ever been in a unification fight, and he hasn't been in a lineal championship fight. He's never been in a 1 versus 2 fight. He's gonna go down as a guy that fought smaller fighters. He fought smaller fighters, brought guys up. And that's gonna be his legacy. He may have made a lot of money, but you guys, what is a lot of money? We see NBA players go broke, NFL players go broke, and these guys get consistent money. Unlike boxing, they might get a $35 million check here or $25 million check here, and some of these guys ain't even making that. I'm just saying of the high echelon guys, guys. Yes, Inga. Okay, Inga. That's my bad, you guys. I got a text, a DM from my cousin. I gotta donate to her basketball stuff. She's a hooper. I gotta get her right. But dang, what I was just talking about. What was I just talking about? Gosh, I'm thrown off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what I was talking about. Yeah, guys go broke. This ain't the end. We've seen NFL players go broke. So what's the difference? If y'all get in here, make sure y'all like this video for me. Like this. We trying to get this out here. I want people to see this. It's my first live. We doing a vertical live for the first time. Supposed to be getting a MacBook soon. We're gonna start doing computer lives. But just like this for me. We're getting this out. But yeah. It's hard to say, and then you going into the ring with the mindset that I'm tired of the sport. I'm trying to retire. I'm not really feeling it right now, which is understandable. I understand you feeling that way. I do. I understand you feeling that way. But let's be real. It's not a smart mindset to have in the hurt business. When guys go in the ring like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about retiring. I'm about to hang it up. It's never good, especially when you're in a hurt business. You have to be laser focused at all times. You have to be. It's just what it is. It's always been like that. And I can't sit here and say, that's the smartest, mindset to have. We seen a lot. That press conference, it raised a lot of eyebrows, and they're having one right now. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna go check it out later. But that, it's hard to support, a guy. Like, and a lot of people be like, they kind of feel like I'm hating on Tank, but I don't. I love Tank. I don't never hate on a black man. I just gotta keep it real, especially if I'm gonna be on YouTube talking sports. I can't be biased, I don't really care, Like, I feel like Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield is a mismatch. I think that's, I don't think that's the best fight. I think Shakur is levels above Floyd Schofield, and that's not I'm not trying to kill Floyd Schofield, but I just do think he's levels above him. If he wants to kill me for saying it. So what? But it is what it is. I always been like that. I call guys out on their flaws. It is what it is. Because I'm flawed. And I'm gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I do crazy things. But I gotta keep it real, especially if I'm gonna be on the internet. You can't be lying on the internet. I wouldn't be one of those guys, and I don't want to seem like a hater. I just want to be non-biased as possible. But yeah, it was a lot to unpack from that press conference. He didn't show up with anyone. Tank came dolo, and it's not wrong to be dolo. Ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself for sure. You can always be by yourself. Shout out to the introverts of the world. But spinning rumors, that Al Heyman is missing. They can't find Al Heyman. He ain't answering people calls. And Uncle Al done disappeared on everybody. And I'm pretty sure he owed a few fighters some money. A lot. He might owe more than a lot of people some money. And so we don't know what's up with that. He showed up dolo, nobody there, and he talked for himself. So is it issues with, with the count? I don't want to say it's issues. It looks like it, but I don't want to say it's issues that, we can't really prove that. A lot of people might say it's issues, and we'll find out at a later date. But I'm not gonna just jump to conclusions. Maybe he just wanted to come dolo. Who knows? That's just not usual to do. That's probably why that's why it raised some eyebrows. People don't just usually go to the press conference. Nobody there. No trainer, no promoter, no nothing. Nobody talked. Leonard wasn't there. It wasn't nobody there. And it's I want to see this retirement talk is in my opinion not the best thing to be doing, especially if you're in the hurt business. I don't think it's a good idea. If you gonna be in the hurt business, I don't think you should be. Oh, I'm gonna be retiring and you still gonna be fighting. Thinking you can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's never good. It's never good. If you in here, make sure y'all like the video, you guys. Eventually I'm gonna whatchamacallit, learn how to whatchamacallit. This is my first live though, so don't kill me. But yeah, it's stuff we want to see from Tank. Let's just be real. We want to see Tank. We want to see Tank against the best, and we not getting that. And basically, he makes y'all settle for crumbs, And I seen guys on Twitter, if y'all want to follow me on Twitter at VisualsLOE, follow my TikTok at LOE.visuals. But yeah, you see guys on Twitter defending, defending the trash cards that, oh my gosh, bro, like, no disrespect, PBC had, for the past few years, have been putting on trash cards. It just is what it is. And you got guys on there that defends, PBC to the death. At one point in time, PBC, they had it popping. They was running boxing. But, few years, it's been a little iffy over there. And I'm just, I'm just keeping it a stack. They haven't been putting on the best cards. They give us the main event, two trash fights, and charge you $80 for a pay-per-view. And you see a guy on Twitter, yeah, this turkey card for $25.99. That's trash. I don't want to see that. Why don't you want to see it? I haven't seen a card like this in ages. And we actually getting good boxing for $25.99. I know people maybe want to keep boxing the U.S. sport, but if the U.S. promoters ain't gonna try to really, drop the bag off, why not let the Saudis get involved? I don't think it's a bad idea. Unless you guys dying and go to the fights, I understand, but they really paying guys, and I gotta respect them. I'm not saying nobody shouldn't go get their bag, for sure. If Turkey All Sheik wants to give guys bags and make the best fights, we gotta support it, because American promoters, and they've been giving us trash and basically telling us be thankful for it. You know, they try to give us a good fight, a decent fight. I can't even say a good fight, a decent fight here and there. But it's not the best out here. You know, we can't say that you know, USA Boxing has been giving us the best fights. You know, it hasn't. You know, we can't even get these promoters to work together. You know, shout out to Turkey All Sheik. You know, he brought Matchroom, he brought Golden Boy and Top Rank. You know, he got those guys working with each other. You didn't never get that back in the day. But he can afford to do it. You know, you still got PBC, they on the loan side, and they don't want to work with Turkey All Sheik, which I think is kind of crazy. I don't know why they don't want to work with Turkey. I think it would be a great idea if you're trying to get to some money, you know, especially if, you know, money's looking funny, and that's what it's looking like, because, you know, they still haven't heard from Uncle Al. He's been missing. You know, he's been missing. Uncle Al has been gone, and we haven't seen Uncle Al. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Brother, what up? What you doing, brother? Yeah, it's insane. You know, I can't sit here and say I can't support Turkey All Sheik for putting great fights on, when we can't. You know, at one point in time it was the Civil War. You know, you couldn't pay a guy to step across the street. I can't support that. You know, I'm not here for that. Y'all, if y'all don't know Mr. Neezy, that's gonna be my first mod, you guys. It's probably gonna be my first mod. He comments and supports me. Make sure y'all like this video. If y'all in here, like this, get this out. You know, I'm trying to. We've been on here about 15 minutes. You know, we chopping it up. I'll probably stay on for about hour maybe. You know, first live. I just want to get warmed up to it. You know, this is my first time, but yeah, I just can't support it. You know, I can't support it. I gotta support Turkey. You know, it's $25.99 for what seven great fights. You know, we getting 3 world title fights. You getting undisputed championship rematch. Like, why not? Why not? And y'all want me to pay $80 for the face of boxing to fight 130 pounder. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I just can't see myself doing it. A lot of people go out there but you know, that's a lot of people are brainwashed. You know, a lot of people don't have their mind in them. That's why a lot of people agree with me. You know, a lot of people get in the chat and, oh, you don't know this. Because I have a mind of my own. I actually go look at things. I actually go read. It's simple. It takes 5 minutes to go search something up and read. It's not, you know, a lot of people attention spans aren't that crazy either. So, you know, it's like that. But, yeah, it's, I just can't see, you know, I'm for it. You know, I'm for Turkey All Sheik. I'm not going to sit here and grill and say, nah, we can't support Turkey. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that on LOE Visuals. We mess with Turkey All Sheik. Shout out to Turkey All Sheik. You know, I'm definitely messing with you. You know, if he did some flaw, I would address it, you know. But right now, he's putting on the fights. And if you guys don't like it, you know, U.S. promoters don't like it, start paying guys, and that's y'all. But he has that bag, so you can't do nothing. But yeah, let's move on. What else I want to talk about? So much been going on. A lot been going on out here. Yeah, I could talk. Jaron Ennis. That's who yes. And I was supposed to make a video about it, but I didn't make a video. But we could address it on live. See, this is why I like live. You know, I can get straight to it. You know, Jaron Ennis, you know, he's been looking real bad. And, you know, I don't know how Philly feels about him right now. You know, they gon', you know, Philly gonna rock with their guy. You gotta give Philly that. You know, they gonna rock with their guy through thick and thin. And is he ducking? It looks like it. I won't say he ain't. It looks like it, especially being that, Turkey Out Shit came out and he did an interview and addressed it, saying that Boots gave him his word that he was gonna fight Virgil Ortiz, and he thought it was locked in. So when he found out, Boots, I'm pretty sure he was hurt. That's bad business on Boots' behalf. You can't be doing bad business like that, Boots. That's crazy. That's a relationship you want to keep. You can't do bad business not with the billionaire. You gotta keep. Yeah, all right. But other people been saying, "Oh, Boost should take his time," and it's crazy because if the fight fell out because you said you wanted to fight Virgil, and everybody knows that you're supposed to be coming up to 54 soon, and you've been promising and talking about, I'm going up to 54. 54 looks real enticing. 54 looks like a good division that I can take over. We know Boost got that IBF scrap. We rock with that at 47. We rock with that. But at 54, I think it's a lot of work for him. And Virgil Ortiz, I feel like that would have been a perfect fight. Why not fight Virgil? He comes up from 47. He had 3 fights at 54. He didn't look good against Sergey Boychuk. I thought Boychuk put the pause on Virgil Ortiz. If we just keeping it a stat. And in all honesty, you could have gave Sergey Boychuk that fight against Virgil Ortiz. I don't know how you guys scored it. That's how I seen it. I wouldn't have been mad. I promise you I wouldn't have been mad. But Boots, I think he's killing his steam, cause it's no point, Barrios just came out and said, he's not interested in fighting Boots right now. He got something else he's trying to do, potentially a Manny Pacquiao fight. So, guys, it's no point. What you're gonna try to do is you're gonna go move and fight, Brian Norman. I wanted to see Boots fight Brian Norman. That fight fell apart, so, but Turkey coming out and doing that interview, it didn't do Boots any justice, in my opinion. I'm going to keep it real. It didn't do Boots any justice. I thought Boots should have probably been, should have tried to make the fight. Especially if it's at 54, you could have beat Virgil at 54. But, I want to see how, Philly responds, because you can't make excuses for that, I just can't see it, And right now, if he didn't know that Eddie Hearn was negotiating